What's going on, tribe? We're going to get started with your bodyweight EMOM. There's going to be 4 drills in this program, a 12-minute workout. We're going to do a quick little warm-up, maybe 5 to 7 minutes, and finish with some yoga. We're going to start right away. Come to the middle of the mat, hands go straight to the hips, and then push the hips forward and back. So about 30 seconds. So specifically, because we're going to be doing a squat motion and something called a quad press, or we also call it a short plank in our hot Pilates classes. So just go forward and back and really just press the hips and then send it back. Adding on to this action, you're gonna go forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back, side, reverse it, forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back, side, and then just roll it out. 5 to the right. So 3 more. And really swing the hips to and fro, because you're going to work out with the bodyweight program that's going to kind of explore your range of motion and some multi-planar movement, which is a lot of fun. 2 more to your left. Good. Finish in the center. Thumbs up. And then just roll your shoulders all the way up to the ears and then all the way down to the hips. About 30 seconds right here. If you're feeling, what do you call it? Rhythmical, you can add a little bit of a body wave to it. So this is great because it gets your spine involved so that you're kind of aware of where you're at in space and time. You got about 15 seconds left. Getting ready for this killer bodyweight EMOM, but it's only 12 minutes long. We're going to add on from this one. This is going to be considered level 1 for this particular program, and then we'll have level 2. Last one. Cool. Now, knees together, feet together, and just little rolls. We're going to go 15 seconds to the right and then 15 seconds to the left. So definitely you want to hit up your hips, your shoulders. Knees is always a good time. Ankles even. Rolling the other direction. You got about 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to the top of the mat. Take a big inhale, reaching up. As you exhale, just forward fold it, drop your head, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, step back, plank position, and downward facing dog, feet hip width apart, hand shoulder width apart, just like this one. Take the right leg up, take a big giant step outside the right hand, and then step back, left leg up, big giant step outside the left hand, and then back up. Downward facing dog, back to plank. Now from plank position, just shoot right into it. Right foot outside right pinky. Step back to plank. Left foot outside left pinky. Step back to plank. And then step. Now drop your knee. Inhale the chest up. As you exhale, curl round spine. Downward facing dog. Plank position. Step outside the left pinky. Drop the knee. Open the chest up. This time we're going to go right back into plank position. Drop both knees. We're just going to warm up for the second drill in your bodyweight protocol. You're going to just drop your elbows, just like that. This also is going to function as the regression if you need it. So we're just going to go about 5 more. 4. So feel that your shoulders are drawing down the back body. That's important. And your fingers are kind of facing one another for 3, 2, last one. Plant the right palm, turn the left foot so it's 90 degree, right leg out. This one's going to be more of a mobility drill. We're going to do 5 on each side, alternating, so it's going to end up being about 10. So all you're going to do is swing the leg and then step over it, coming back into kind of a plank position or a mountain climber position actually. And then other side, just leg out, and then I'm just going to step over it. So I'm just going to swing back, step, back into my modified mountain climber, then coming into your short plank or quad press. Leg goes out, and then I'm just going to swing it and step over it. So this is just like kind of you being a breakdancer. I'm just going to let it swing and then take a big step over it. That's 4, I believe. Right leg out. You can release the left hand. Chest will drop a little bit, and then you're going to roll. Left leg out. Chest will drop, and then you're going to roll. You're rolling from the inside, outside to the inside edge of the foot. So from here, I'm rolling from the outside to the ball of the foot. Other side. And I believe this is 8. 2 more to go. Just let it swoop. 9. Let it swoop. So notice that the leg stays straight. I just drop my chest. Right foot outside right hand, and step up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Plank position, downward facing dog. Articulate through the spine. Coming into a modified up dog. Chest is up. Press the hips straight back. Rolling through the feet, warming up the ankles. Now I'm going to break down the drills, and then we're going to get right into it. Stand on up. Shake it on out. Tap it out for a second. Give me 30-second jumping jacks. I'm going to break down each of the drills, and you kind of already saw it in the warm-up mobility section, but you can always come back to that for your regression if you need to. If not, you'll do the full variation. 10 more seconds. Nice and loose. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to break this down. It's going to act as your warm-up, regression, everything kind of tracking the pattern. The first one's going to be your vertical squat. So feet shoulder width apart, heels in, toes out. We're only going to do 5 reps. Dropping it down, your arms are going to stay relatively straight, shoulders packed. So drop and then stand up, just like that. We're going to do 3 more. Modification is you can keep it shallow. That's all good. Otherwise, you're going to go about a little less than 90. 1 more. So that'll be your first drill. Second drill, you're going to do your quad press. So drop it on down. The knees will be out. The fingers facing slightly in, so you're making like the letter A. Lean forward, catch yourself. You know that the modification is just the elbows dropping down. It's all good. Otherwise, your setup is you are going to lift your knees, right? So my tailbone in line, pretty much the back of the neck, hips are low, and then dropping on down, this is what it'll look like. Arms fully locked out. We go for 5 reps here. You know the modification. If you need it, keep the core tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now, the next drill is the leg swoop. You know the modification for it because we kind of did it as the mobility. You're going to be coming from a quad press, short plank action. Or you can think of it as we also call this a bear plank, short plank. There's so many names for it. From this position, you're going to extend the right leg out, and then you're going to swing this like a bat so it's tight, and I'm just going to step over it, coming into my modified mountain climber. Coming back to the quad press with a little bit of a hop, skip, and a jump. Left leg will go out, swoop it, just like that, ending up on the ball of the opposite foot. Makes sense? Your modification would be just to step over it like you know how to do. We'll do 5, so it'll be 10 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leaning forward, here we go. So we have 1, the opposite arm can release, 2, 3, weight transfers to the back heel, 4, I'm looking in that direction, 5, and then leaning forward. 6, leg out, 7, 8, 9, you're gonna feel this one, 10. Boom, last row. We are gonna do the mountain climber. But this one's gonna be a little bit different. It's a power mountain climber. We'll break it down, and then we're gonna do 5 reps, which is 10 total, and then get right into the 12-minute EMOM. So, mountain climber position, right foot, outside right pinky. Here's what's gonna be different. Instead of thinking the leg coming up quickly, you're gonna think of the leg that's bent, shooting back incredibly fast, athletic, all that. So you're just gonna shoot back and switch. So the idea is you're gonna lock this leg out as quick as you can. Think of a sprinter, think of a rocket ship, think of like you're kicking back. That's how we're gonna roll. We're gonna do 10. Your modification, you can just drop the knee, right? So I could just switch, lock the leg out tight. Makes sense? We go for 10 in 3, 2, 1. So shoot it back. You wanna keep your hips low. Staying tight, staying right. That's your warm up. So we have 4 drills. We're gonna do every minute on the minute, 25 squat, 25 quad press, my favorite, one of my favorites. And then you're gonna do 16 leg swoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way to 16, and then you have 30 mountain climber total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 30. However much time you have to rest, you're gonna rest, and then we're gonna go into it again. We're gonna do 3 rounds. It ends up being about 12 minutes, and then I'm gonna give you a yoga cool down. We're gonna go every minute on the minute for 3 rounds. Your first exercise drill is gonna be that vertical squat. I'll give you minimal cueing, and then 30 seconds left, depending on how much time you have remaining, I'll give you pep talk. We're gonna start in 10 seconds.